Good morning, San Diego. Or internet. I don't know, whichever you choose. For me, it's San Diego. For you, it's the whole internet. Or the place you are at. Guys, good to be here. Back with bricks and coffee. Production, we're good. Cameras rolling. Everything cool. Is the who's the name of the guy that kind of, pumps up the audience? Oh, he's actually doing his thing. Okay. There we go. Hello. Hello. Hi. Yay. It's episode what? Somebody look at the thumbnail. 38. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good to be back. Welcome back, guys, to Bricks and Coffee. Been a while. I think I took a little bit of a break last week. Went outside, this thing called sun was actually very nice last weekend. It's actually very nice this weekend too. We have beautiful fall in California. So actually not really that beautiful. Funny enough, they've been clouds for the majority of the last week, and now it's sunny. So but here I am. Welcome. Finally, a stream I haven't missed. Brickman Mosaics, welcome. Who's in the chat? Otherwise than all of you guys. All right, John, hype. David, 38, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian friends. Right, Canada has earlier Thanksgiving. I forgot about that one. I think for US Thanksgiving, I'm actually gonna be camping. Me and my friends are actually, I think, booking like a giant camping ground in Valley of Fire. I think it's a pretty cool place. I've never been there, but my friends tell me it's pretty cool. So we're gonna be like 3 or 4 families just hanging out in Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving, camping in a really cool place. So I'm looking forward to this. I need some sort of a vacation, for sure. My Bricks and Me, welcome. Callum's Reviews, Greg Dillon 117, Bricks Towers Boy as always. Callum's Reviews, welcome. Outsider, Franco, welcome. Hello. Good to see you guys. Long time no see. Yes. Hello, Mike and Gang. Blocksmith Forge, welcome. Thanks for joining, all the members, all the viewers, subscribers. I think the chat is only in subscriber mode, so I know you're subscribed because you're chatting. Thank you. That sounds cool. Yeah, I need a vacay, guys. I need a vacay. Holy smokes, I need a vacay. It's mostly because my work side of things has been kind of wrapping things upwards, like in terms of business, I don't know. I'm a senior editor. I do a lot of things at work. And we have this like crazy awards show coming up. I work in an eyewear industry, so it's kind of like we do this awards show when we celebrate cool pieces of eyewear and our partners that we deal with and all that. And I'm responsible for a lot of stuff in this one. And we're airing this. No, look at the members, yo! Look at those members! Yo! Look at those members. OG is coming in hot. Thank you so much for the support. Even though I don't stream as much as lately, but you guys keep rocking with me here on this channel, even though the channel has been slow. Thank you, Blocksmith Forge. And Pink Wheels for 9 months and 8 months for Blocksmith. Wow. Holy smokes, almost a year in membership. That's crazy, guys. Thank you so much for the support. You guys are the real OGs. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. It really, helps me here around on the Cool Factor. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna be probably I'm gonna post it on my channel because there's this this award show that I think it's gonna be on Thursday. The cut you will see on the YouTube channel that I work for, that's gonna be my work. A lot of it is gonna be my work. So there's like we have a team of editors. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna keep you posted. Because that really... Oh, there you go.
Greg Dillon 117 super chatted $1.99. Thoughts on the Titanic?
Thank you so much for the real super chat. $2. Appreciate the support. Thoughts on the Titanic. That's actually the first news card I have ready for you. So we're gonna talk about the Titanic in a second. First impression? Really? Holy smokes, right? Holy gibbery smokes. Wow. It's like it's 1.3 meters long, I think, right? I've seen some reviews. There are people out there with land copies and all that. Wow. But yeah, life updates. I've been working a lot. I work like my 9 to 5 is actually editing. So that's why I'm kind of like burned out from editing at home. it's you know, if you do it like 8 to 9 hours a day on a salary job, then it's been more and more of my life lately. So I really hope to for it to kind of tone down a little bit. There's coffee, by the way. It's Bricks and Coffee. And then I'm gonna be more than happy to get back to the channel. But now like I'm being slammed with the lack of time. It's insane. So I'm happy at least I have like a Sunday to talk to you guys. It's really something. Am I building? No, I'm not. No, it's not a secret. I didn't get the Titanic for free. No. I don't know. I don't really know if somebody got it from Beyond the Brick. Because we have this stop motion guy, Michael, and he's getting a lot of big sets. I think he might be working on this. I don't know. I have no information on this. I know Brian doesn't have it. I think he just made a news video. Maybe he has it, maybe he's just keeping it secret. I don't know. It's like $630 set. We're gonna talk about it in a sec, yeah. So, no. Last set I did for them was the Technic Raptor. Pretty cool set. But I would love to check out the Titanic. Honestly, for me, it's it's like this giant hunk of a ship that really takes the space, and which I don't have, so. Coffee in Hand Productions, welcome. By the way, Iced Coffee Gang, represent. Iced coffee. I've been a fan lately. I don't know. I kind of like moved away from hot coffee lately. Iced coffee, homemade. Represent. It's great stuff. And you can make it the way you like. Morning Mike just saying hi, have to head out soon. What are we talking about? Oh, I'm just like, life updates, and we're getting into the Titanic in a sec, and the Batmobiles that were unveiled, also the Batman sets. They said someone is, thought it might be you. No, it's not me, I'm not the lucky one. No. I don't know, maybe it's Brian. I didn't talk to him for a few days now. Yeah. So it can be either Brian, can be Matt, Brickwiz, it can be Mike Nguyen, who is doing a lot of stop motion for Beyond the Brick. By the way, I think my stop motion, is it out? It should be out today. Hold on. I think they would post it today. Maybe not. No, I think they said they would be posting my stop motion build for the Raptor, because I did a stop motion speed build. It was the first one I ever made, so I hope you guys enjoyed. John told me that it would be posting today on the 10th. So hopefully they scheduled it. If not, yeah. 800 Canadian, holy oh my, wow. Dude, it's like at 630, like it's way too expensive even for me. I love the set. I think it's worth it. It's not like that Colosseum when I feel like Colosseum is like not for me really, because it's expensive and it's not really that much of an excitement of a set. But Titanic, I think it's a much better like display value, and overall I like the movie, you know. I think it's a cool story. It's a very tragic story, but a very cool story of the ship. But yeah, it's pricey. Alright, let's move into it then. We're talking about the set, we don't see the pictures. I got it right here for you guys. There you go. Everything good, audio good, sound good, nothing crazy. You know, I haven't been streaming for 2 weeks, so wanna make sure that things are great on your side, on your experience. Shrink? There we go. It was all Murdoch's fault. Yeah. All right. Let's just browse through the pictures real quick. I mean I did analyze the ship. I know I couldn't resist. It's not like my first impression. I did watch Jang's thoughts. I did watch David's Solid Brick Studios review. I think it's a pretty good review. Tiago Catarino did a great review. Got a lot of views. These guys know what they're talking about. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Am I right? I did have plenty of pictures. I just wanna like... I didn't really do a deep dive into the set. But it's just the sheer size of it. It's just staggering, man. It's just... It's staggering. I don't know what to say. Like, how do you react to this? You can tell that they use the typewriter tiles for the plaque, which is interesting. It's kind of a unique way. So one thing you will notice is that there is no black UCS style plaque with this, which is fine. But I think they could have used some sort of a, you know, data-driven plaque just to tell the size of the ship, because the set is so sizable. They could tell you like how long the actual ship was, how many turbines it's using, how many horsepower, how many knots it's making, how much crew, how many crew members, how many passengers can it take. You know, this can be found in Wikipedia. It's Titanic is the most famous cruise ship ever made, probably at this point. So I think a data plaque would be interesting here and would be very beneficial, you know. As I complained, there is no data plaque for the Benatar, for example, because the Benatar is a work of fiction. It doesn't really have a lot of details about it in the lore. There is not much you can say about it. But for the Titanic, there is a lot of facts and Easter eggs and things that you can place on a plaque. So, you know, I think a full plaque would have been beneficial here. That's my opinion, real quick. So it's unique plaque, but it doesn't really say anything. You know, it just says Titanic because they have extra tiles from the typewriter set. That's pretty much it. But otherwise, bros and gals, holy smokes, this ship is like, I love the detailing. Like, even when you look at it from afar, you know, my first impression was it reminds me from something you would see in a museum. You know, when you go to those museums, heck, when you go to USS Midway in San Diego, they have the Gerald Ford carrier model. So it looks really cool from afar, and up close it's like super detailed. So I kind of like look at this. It's something that you can have on a central island in some museum, you know, of modeling. It's really cool looking. And the fact you can just buy this, it's basically mock level design. It's insane. Yeah, exactly. A UCS plaque with all the information you can have about the Titanic, I think could have been a great idea, especially for a set of this size and this price tag. $630, by the way. Again, boom. Over 9,000 pieces. Super Saiyan level. It's 9,090 pieces. So at this point is the second largest, right? Second largest by piece count set after the world map. But in my heart, by just the glorious silhouette of this thing, I think it's the largest, and it even puts the Millennium Falcon to shame. I would say. Here's the dimensions: 135 centimeters or 54 inches. Holy, 7 inches wide, or 16 centimeters, and 18 inches, or almost half a meter high. Almost half a meter high with the chimneys and all that. Lego boat people. Yeah, I go watch reviews. I recommend David's Solid Brick Studios review. I recommend Tiago Catarino's. They show the unboxing. It's like 3 boxes. It's the Millennium Falcon box, okay? It's the funnels. Thank you, David. Chimneys, funnels. Yeah, sorry. I'm not professional shipbuilder. 3 boxes. Basically, it's like a Millennium Falcon box. You have 3 boxes inside the whole thing. It's like really cool. Yeah, I love how they use this like 3D effect, so it like kind of sticks out from the box graphic. I really like that effect. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's only for the graphic. I think it's on the box like that. Footprint wise, yes, 1.3 meters long. I think footprint wise, it's the largest set we can think of right now. Diagon Alley. Excuse me, my voice is a little bit. Diagon Alley is what, a meter? And so it's longer than Diagon Alley. And it's longer than the Saturn V. Saturn V is exactly 1 meter long or high, you know. No sticker. Yes, I think it's all printed. The Titanic is printed. The flags are, I think, from that plastic material. It's not even cloth. It's plastic, printed plastic. Saturn V flag is exactly 1 meter long. It's actually, that's I think I remember. It's exactly 1 meter long. Or high, you know, whatever. You know what I mean. I really love how they went far and beyond in detailing. By the way, this set is designed by Mike Psiaki, so it kind of implies that I have to buy it. I love this guy. I love his cars. And you can see that this guy is not only proficient in cars, he's an expert in Lego design. in things like this. Giant, epic, flagship, get it? Sets. So yes, Mike Siak is the designer as far as I'm concerned. And he pulled off what he usually pulls off. Epicness in this scale from him. So you can see like all the equipment, the cranes on the front section, all the lifeboats, the decks. I just want to build it at some point for all that detailing you get. It's probably a lot of repetition, you know. You build like a meter-long sideboard with repetitive patterns, and it's, I don't know if it's, I didn't look into any like building experiences, but people, I assume people feel that it's kind of repetitive, but it's probably like a cool repetitive, like you get to the bigger picture sooner, you know. Just like that shot, like the perspective shot, how long it is. I like how they use the black sausage piece for the anchor. That's kind of cool. You can see it's a black sausage. There weren't enough lifeboats. Too soon. Too soon. Nah. Oh, I mean, it might be one of the greatest models LEGO has ever made. It's really an epic set. If you can afford it, if that's something that doesn't make a dent in your wallet, which in most people's cases, including mine, it's gonna make a dent in your wallet. But I think that's this like glorious set a true LEGO fan, LEGO collector should absolutely own. That price tag is significant, I'm not gonna lie. It's not cheap by any means. Even if you feel like, yeah, over 9,000 pieces, Super Saiyan, at 630, it's a very good price to piece ratio. But it's like this, it's the effect of the, I call it the effect of the Hogwarts Castle. The Hogwarts Castle was a very good price for what it offered, because it's a micro scale. It's basically a micro scale set. So you have a lot of small pieces, and that makes the price to piece ratio very attractive. The detailing, yeah. Oh, the sister ship, the Olympic. You're right, yeah. You mean across the Atlantic? Hey, Ambrix. Hey, Vladimir. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Bricks and Coffee. After 2 weeks of hiatus, we're back. I'm talking about the Titanic. Oh, I like this shot. I don't know. Like, it just shows the sheer scale of it. So you can see some detailing here that Mike Siaki really pulled off. I love the use of the grill pieces in white for the staircases. It's actually those like staircases you see kind of in the Titanic movie when Leo and Rose are kind of like sneaking out to the front of the ship, and he's getting caught, and they actually use those staircases to like cross to the front deck. So kind of like details like this, the cranes, you can see the cranes, the usage of bricks for the decks, like those pieces for some of the railings, whatever. There's just, it's like non-stone unturned. And I think that the cool part is that, I think that's from Tiago Catarino's review. Go watch his review, by the way, because he's a former LEGO designer. And there is a special piece with his initials that his friends from the LEGO group, even after he left, kind of put in the sets. I think it was in the ship, because he designed the ship in a bottle, and he put his initials there. And then after he left, the set of the Haunted House came out, and there was a graveyard with his initials, like a farewell from his colleagues. And also in this set, you will find a Tiago Catarino tile. Like, go watch his review. He's like very happy about it. I think it's the front. It's like a secret Easter egg piece. Really cool. And he noticed also that the flag, the American flag on the Titanic, is from the time when the American flag had 46 stars. And he actually checked it out, and even LEGO noticed that. And this flag that's on the set is actually 46 stars, not 50. So that's how much attention LEGO paid to this set. Check out his review. I really recommend it. Tiago Catarino on YouTube. Very cool, very cool. So it's split, as you see, it splits into 3 sections, right? 3 significant sections which can be standalone for transportation or display value. And each section has something going on with it. In this case, you can take out the engines, the turbines, to check out the detailing, and also you can see the cross section of the decks, which is fantastic. I mean, it's such a cool way of, how do you display a giant set with micro scale details like this? Well, you do this like that. You split it into 3 sections, and each section, cross section, has all the detailing you need. If you actually take out these 3 pieces, it's like a Technic axle, and it just slides off. Yeah, details here as well. Fantastic detailing. Very much so. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah, other cross sections. There's a small pool there. There's, I think, the casino. I think that's a reference to the movie. Because like the casino was one of those famous locations in the Titanic movie. When Leo and Rose are like all fancy. It's also at the end of the movie. I think that's a cool thing. Yeah, the dimensions. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Some lifestyle shots of building it. You can see like the chunks he's holding in the hands. I think that's a gal she's holding. Yeah, all the chunks being held. I don't know. Anybody has a disposable $600? I don't. Oh my god. I love that they use a corridor to shoot it because the ship is so long. Jeez, look how much space it takes. It sounds like old school library or something. Yo. Yeah, you can put it in a museum and nobody will ever notice it's an official LEGO set. That's how good it is. You can place it in some you know, history of naval travel museum. And I think a lot of museums in the world will buy this set just to have it on display. I bet. Yeah. It takes so much space. I love it. I would love to build it someday. I'm just daydreaming here. Very cool. Very cool. Yo, I like it too. She's so happy building it. You're lucky. Of course, that's a paid actor. Why do you not have more subscribers? Ask YouTube. I don't know. I don't post as many videos as I should be posting. That's one reason. Honestly, yeah, my channel is not as active as I want it to be. Can you play the video? Can I play it? No sound. No! I don't want to get a copyright claim. You get the idea. I don't know if that music is copyrighted, but we can do a 3D. Dang! I don't know, guys. I should be posting probably 5 times as much videos or live streams as I do right now, but it's very hard for me. Hello, Daniel. Welcome. Oh yeah, and actually I've been losing subscribers lately. I posted that Tesla video and I've been losing subscribers because, oh my god, he's flexing his Tesla. By the way, yeah, I don't want to talk about Tesla too much, but I'm super happy, guys. It's such a great car. I love it. It made my life, like my commute, my everything, so much easier. It's just so much fun right now. I used to dread the commuting, but now it's just, I look forward to commuting because it's so much fun to drive. I just autopilot and Elon, take the wheel. Please. On the freeway, it worked great. Teslas are like, I know they're amazing, but and you know how much I love them, but nothing prepared me for the experience of owning one. It's like a night and day difference. It's like I'm driving a video game car. It's insane. The car drives like a video game. It's like you press the gas and it goes. It stops itself. It drives itself. It's like the steering is like a video game. It's very responsive. It's insane. I don't know. It doesn't compare to anything I've driven ever. The gas cars are like so outdated to me right now. It's insane. The electric is the way to go. The drivetrain is fantastic. The comfort, the utility. I have like a lot of space. I can pack the whole trunk with groceries and I don't even use half of it. It's insane. Yeah. Gotta go. Sorry I couldn't stay longer. Hope everyone has a great day. Thank Brick Separator. Appreciate it. Not my jam. I'm super happy not to spend $630. Yeah. This one, I mean, for me, you guys, this one goes to the top of my wish list. But I'm afraid it's gonna stay on the wish list for a long time. I have like so many other expenses right now. It's that buying a $630 set, as cool as it is just not in my budget right now. It's just, I think I reached the limit when I just can't afford that much Lego, honestly, anymore. It's really, really something. You will say, but you bought a Tesla. Well, for Tesla, I've been saving for like 6 years and then traded my old car in, so I was able to do all that stuff. But Lego is like on a separate tab in my life, so it's a little bit different. It's not a necessity. Driving for me is a necessity because I drive a lot. I drive long miles, commute and school and all that for my kids. So driving is a necessity. Lego it not really is, right? You think about it. So it's on a different tab. How long does it take you to charge and how far can you go on a single charge? I have the Model Y long range. So I have a NEMA 1430 charger at the garage. I installed it with the house. This one, I use the mobile Tesla charger that I gave you with the car and a special connector. And this gives me about 21 miles of range per hour. And on a single charge, if you are 100% charged, you can go 320 miles. But for battery life, you don't charge 100%, you charge about 90%. It's actually recommended. Your car will tell you. There's a if you use daily, the daily limit is usually set at 90% of battery charge. And at 90%, I get about 290 miles. So what I do, because I use it daily, so I do like 80, 90 miles a day. And I do the round trip, like commute and back and groceries and errands. I go back, I plug it in, and I schedule for midnight charging because I have a special electricity plan. So I signed up for a plan with my provider that I pay 9 cents per kilowatt hour at night, from midnight to 6 a.m. every day, and I think from midnight to 2 p.m. on weekends. So I just schedule the car in the Tesla settings. I just schedule my car to charge at that time, and that's it. And I pay 9 cents per kilowatt hour, which means my round trip to San Diego and back costs me like $2 or $3 or maybe less. I don't know. I think it's a little bit less. So it's very cheap to own, honestly. It's very cheap to own. If you know what you're doing, if you try to get the best electricity rates, and if you like have solar, that's even a better no-brainer. But it's I find it to be right now very cheap to drive. That's why I switched. Because I drive more and gas car doesn't make sense for me. Yeah. So it's very affordable when it comes to owning it. You pay up front, you pay up front. I had to like put some money down and all that. But in the end, it costs me less per month than I used to have to spend maintaining a gas car. Even for insurance, I got a very good insurance quote in California. So I shopped around and my insurance really didn't go up as much, like almost at all. So overall, like cost of ownership, it's it's less than I used to pay for just owning a car for every month, and I get all that cool technology and the comfort, and it's just so much fun to drive. It's a beautiful car too. So it's like I educate people. I try to say like, hey, here's why you should own an EV. If you drive that much as me, EV is like a very good idea. And especially at Tesla, because they go a long mile in terms of quality and operation and comfort and all that. It's a lot to sink in. So I'm super happy. That's my bucket list, of course, my dream car. Very happy. Probably more vlogs coming from the Tesla at some point, as I'm gonna do some road tripping. Maybe we'll see. All right. We talked about the Titanic, fantastic set. How many of you are actually getting it? Yeah, you guys. It's like, I know it's like the price tag is a huge, barrier. For me, for you as well, I guess. But is there anybody in the chat that's really, I'm getting it, like it's in the order right now, it's coming to me. Anybody bought it? They won? I mean, oh, sorry, it's a pre-order, right? You can even... Wait, how can I pre-order even? Like, why does it... So it says, pre-order the new LEGO Titanic. Where's the pre-order button? Any of you can pre-order for the? I'm in the US. I can pre-order. Reload. It's not available yet for pre-ordering for me at least, but the set will be available 1st of November. So how do you pre-order? Do I have to call them? Usually you would have a pre-order button. Just add to cart. Alright, let's move on to Batman. I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you can. Probably you can do it through the Lego store or something. But usually you would have a button here. If I can find space, I would like to get it early next year. Space is a huge concern for me. I don't know. I would have to like either empty the shelf above me, which is actually a meter long. That's perfect, but it's only one set. You know, it's longer than the Star Destroyer, which already takes my entire shelf. So how do I even fit the Titanic? I don't even have a shelf that long. It's crazy. I would have to put it somewhere in the house, which is not in my studio, you know. That's a big concern. That's a big concern. All right, we're gonna move on to the DC section, which has all the Batman sets that were just shown. So what I'm just gonna do, I think I'm just gonna open all the new stuff. We have the new Batman movie Batmobile in 2 versions. The Riddler face-off. And actually the tumbler is out now. I think both tumblers are out, so I should order it actually. That's the one I should probably get. And this one's still coming soon, in the US at least. So we have, I think 3, oh, this one is also a color new set. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. So this is a very unusual thing. I think it's kind of, this thing is similar to what they did with the, I don't know, Fast and Furious lately. When they made the Dom's Dodge Charger. And suddenly, out of nowhere, we have the 2022 Batmobile. And Batman is going muscle car, which I'm not a big fan of necessarily. We all know Batman should go Tesla. Anyway, they do come in black. But I think in this case it's more like a Dodge Batmobile. Sort of like, it looks like it's a muscle car. I don't know. I get sometimes some sets from Beyond the Brick in Technic, so maybe they're gonna send it to me, I don't know, but I'm not the biggest fan of this. Especially the back, doesn't look good to me. It's a surprise set for sure. Not sure if a welcome one, you know? I don't really like it. It has more interior for a Technic set, because Batmobile, it should have a lot of buttons and gimmicks and gadgets. Of course, so... It has a light brick, interestingly enough. I think it has 2 light bricks. Which is weird. So, you know, we don't know how it's gonna perform in the movie, what it's gonna do. But I have a light brick in a rather empty, if you ask me. Why is the hood so... Why is there no engine? It looks empty to me. I think it's only meant to glow as it's closed, and like the light goes through all the gaps and holes to make it look cool, I guess. But it seems like there is no engine really. It's a weird set, I'm not gonna lie, guys. And it's pairing 2 things. I don't really like the design of the new Batmobile. It's too muscle carry and too little Batmobile to me. And it's Technic, which also kind of diminishes the quality of the set in a little bit. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you guys like this set at all? 2 light bricks is unusual, for sure. But that's kind of tries to be a selling point, I guess. Yeah, I know, you know, I built the Dom's Charger like a licensed Technic set, and LEGO is kind of doing that from time to time. It's even the same price tag, at $100. Has 360 pieces. But I'm not a huge fan either. You know, you also have the small one, this one, and honestly, like, even the small for me doesn't look that good. It's a $30 set, so it tries to compete with, you know, the 1960s Batmobile, but that one was so much value. It has the plaque, a stand, a cooler looking vehicle overall. Maybe I just don't like the new Batmobile at all, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm just not a big fan of this car. It just looks weird. It's a... tries to be like a, I don't know, a Mustang fastback, but the front more looks like a Dodge Challenger maybe. What is the base of the car? What's like the base model of the car that they use for the movie? I wanna kind of wanna look it up. Like, what's the inspiration here? What's the car that bases Batmobile 2022? What car? Plymouth Barracuda. I didn't even know that. It's a Plymouth Barracuda. Okay, how does it look like? Plymouth Barracuda. I didn't even know Plymouth makes muscle cars. Plymouth Barracuda. Oh, so it's like a less known muscle car. Okay. So that's the base for the car. So it kind of looks like it's actually a muscle car. It looks more like a Dodge. So that's kind of the base idea for the model. It's like the 1970s version. It's like, of course, the newer one. When did they start making it? Stop making it? The last one was in 1974. Huh. Okay, I'm just off the Wikipedia page. I wanna see the 1974 one, like the newest one. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a car aficionado, so I kind of wanna... Oh, so that's the latest iteration. Like, that's the last one I think that came off the manufacturing. So that's kind of the base of the new Batmobile. You guys agree it's a cool idea for a Batmobile? I don't think it is. Hello, Shudmiventer, welcome. I don't think it's a good idea for a Batman car. Don't you? That's the base, and that's what you end up with. That's like the concept of the car. So, and that's also Robert Pattinson is the Batman. So it's kind of everything is changing. I don't know. Honestly, it has the spring loaders in the front. Decent minifigs, new Batman. Get it. But I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan, honestly. It doesn't spring the same like, ooh, I gotta get it vibes of a set as I had with the 1966 Batmobile in that form, in that $30 package. It was so much better, right? Hello, Nikolai. Welcome. Hello. Late as always. Hello. Dom shows up in the movie because family. You know what's more important? Family. It's like Fast and Furious 12, 20. Because family. It looks like a cartoon car. I mean, if you think about it, it's a car that is driven by a guy from a comic book. So, you know. It's a cool gun. Did you guys notice that, by the way? Is that a new spring loader? Is that a new stud shooter? Did you guys notice that? When did we get an upgrade to stud shooters? Now it's sideways. Did you guys notice that? New design for the stud shooter? That's the first time I'm seeing this. Is this new? Chat. Huh? That's the penguin. He's holding a new stud shooter. I like the new design, looks cooler. And I think it's a stud in the back too. Oh, it's an 8 wide? It is. Oh yeah, dudes. So I would say it does share the chassis with a Speed Champions set. So it totally should look cooler. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think the source material is just not good to make a good set out of it. I don't think the original card looks good at all. Even I used to be a fan of muscle cars. I still am. I think they look cool. Like, you know, they can look very cool. But in this case, I don't like the muscle car Batmobile, honestly. You'll put out your eye! Anyways. That's the open discussion. Is that a new stat shooter? Might be. I'm not sure. Okay, that's the Technic one. The Batcave. New Batcave, yo. 80 bucks. That's the Riddler face-off. Very cool figs. New version of the Riddler though, huh? No more Riddler Jim Carrey. 581 pieces, so it's a small set actually. Why is this so expensive? Seriously though, why is this so expensive? I'm trying to grasp here. 581 pieces, 80 bucks, for what? 6 minifigures, okay, yeah. A weird looking bike. But really there is nothing that kind of justifies this price. There is no big fig, there is no large mold that can jump there. Is that like the Batman tax now? Is that things just getting more expensive? What the heck? It's 80 bucks. Would you guys pay 80 bucks for this? The shooter was in the city? Or maybe that water shooter? Are those water shooters from the city are the same? Maybe, I didn't pay attention to the city a lot lately. So. Hogwarts Express vibes, anyone? I mean, it looks like it's some sort of New York City's trail station. Kind of looks like the Grand Central to me, a little bit. Maybe the Batman has a headquarters in the tunnels beneath. Oh, sorry, New York City, Gotham. Yeah, it looks to me like some sort of like a train station element, for sure. Especially the clock, right? Wayne Terminus. So maybe he has like a hidden HQ in the tunnels beneath Gotham. I don't know. Rise of the Domo at 90 is better. Yeah, it's like, it feels lame. I wouldn't pay 90 bucks for the 80 bucks for this. Even though the selection of minifigs is pretty decent. Kind of like the color palette is kind of meh, because everybody wears gray and whatever. Nah, it's not worth 80. I think it's not worth 80. It's like, seems like we're paying some sort of a Batman tax to it. The box art is cool. They try, yeah, so it is the Grand Central. It looks like the Grand Central. You know, the new Riddler is cool. But yeah, it's too small for the price tag. Still, I think it's weird. I gotta say, I do like the new box art for the new Batman. It's like reddish black. Kinda cool. The color vibe is very decent. I don't see 80 bucks here. Why would you... Why does the art has glowing minifigure heads for lights? This set doesn't have any lights. What's up with that? It's kind of misleading. Unless it has... Wait. What? No. Don't tell me there's lights in here. No, it can't be. Those are just like... light posts. Nothing. It's kind of misleading, don't you think? Oh, gee, it fits the Batmobile just okay, fine. What? It has a riddle from the Riddler. Oh, and you get a special magnifying glass to read it? Okay. That's what the price is for? That is the price? Because you get this gimmick? Okay. I guess. I don't like that they make them glow here on the box. It's misleading. It's not a function. There is no super cool like LED lights in the set. No. I think that's overboard when they show you on the box that it's glowing. I don't think it is. It has got a light stud. No, this is misleading. It's not gonna glow. Unless I'm wrong, but I don't think it's gonna glow. Don't you guys think it's a little bit misleading on the box? I think it's misleading, because people will say, look, it has glowing lights! And even here, like, why would they do this? It's like, and you buy it and like, oh no, it's just a brick. It's not even like, you know, luminescent in the dark or something. Yeah. Not worth $80. Here is my take. Not worth it. No. For like 3 super cool, I don't know, Riddler tiles and a special magnifier glass that blocks up certain colors so that you see the message from the Riddler and you think it's magic. Paying $80 for this is too freaking much. Joel, welcome. The smaller the pieces, the higher the price. So that's actually the opposite for LEGO, Joel. Usually the smaller the pieces, the better the price. Titanic, 9,000 pieces, $630. Most of the pieces in the set are like tiny pieces. Yeah, so it's the opposite. Actually, LEGO sets usually become more expensive if you have a bunch of giant molds or large, unique molds, like Minifigs, for example. Usually that's what bumps like from my experience, that's what usually bumps the price set up. When you have large, unusual pieces in smaller quantities, or even larger quantities in the set, and that's gonna make it more expensive. Yeah. So I think smaller pieces, actually the price should be better. It's the opposite. Kinda wanna do like an analysis of LEGO set pricing for like 2020 and 2021 to like analyze what are the factors that usually jump the price up on top of, you know, a factor of like a Disney tax or a license tax on the set, which usually is the main thing, the main factor, the main variable that makes the set more expensive. Look at Star Wars, look at anything Marvel, you know. Now DC apparently makes them, the DC tag makes things more expensive. Should be a cheaper for this bad case, not worth 80. At this price, add more. Exactly, I agree. I think it should have at least, you know, 700 pieces. It's at 581. It's not even 600. So, minifigs are good. 6 minifigs, okay, is a decent amount, but nowhere near that price tag, honestly. Okay. Batman rant aside, these are the ones that you can actually get now. This is much. Honestly, I feel that this thing at 40 is better than this thing at 30. Fight me, you know. Fight me. But this one has, where does it have 392 pieces? Where this thing has 420 pieces, is like $10 more, and I still feel I would buy it over the other one. I still like the tumbler more. It's raining Batmobiles, as the title says. So you have your options. But I would choose this over this any day. Honestly. Maybe because it's a more established vehicle. Maybe we know the tumbler a little bit more. Maybe because we haven't seen the new movie yet. We have no like, I have no emotional willingness to buy this set over this one. You know, it's just me. Because I also personally, I like the tumbler. I love Christopher Nolan's Batman a lot. Out of the most Batmans ever made, I feel Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy is the best. Honestly. And Heath Ledger as Joker is one of my favorite villains in Batman. And I just loved Christopher Nolan's narration and directorial touch to the movies. It's like my favorite Batman ever. So that's why probably I would buy this over any of the other ones. Oh boy, and this one, huh? Weird that you cannot pre-order this. Reviews are out, some people got it. But, yo. Yo. The remake, yes. I want this. I want it. Out of the Out of all the large Batman vehicles that were available, this is the one I want the most. Ultra Kitty! Hey, I think the LEGO movie sets both 1 and 2 are great. It's such an underrated theme. I'm not sure why, because the second movie was so much less popular, I guess. The sets didn't sell well, but I think the sets were fantastic. This thing, eh? Eh? Yeah, it's a great remake. It's a great remake. Obviously, I missed out on the first one of the large tumblers. So, yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want this one so bad. It's decent pricing too. It's like... Maybe it should have been like 200, like even. But I think that 30 is the DC tax. Because it's 2,000 pieces. It could have been easily been the $200 UCS car, as you are used to. You know, usually they are $200. 230 acceptable, but you can clearly see it's more expensive because of a Batman tag to it. Yeah, exactly, right? Tumbler comes with the plaque, but not the Titanic. I know what they were thinking. LEGO is like kind of thinking the opposite. Like this set, everybody thinks this set should have a plaque. They don't do it. This set can skip a plaque. They do it, you know. So, oh yeah. Right on. And this tiny set. Whatever. 2 bikes and a bat signal. 15 bucks for this. Whatever, bro. Whatever, honestly. Whatever. Oh, it glows in the dark. Okay, fine. Right on. Whatever. Selina Kyle. Who is Selina Kyle? Is that a new chick in the Batman? I don't know. I'm not into the comics as much. Alright. Yo. We can move on. Further down the line of the news. I'm trying to catch up on everything. How's everybody doing? All good? Alright, the new art set. I think this one is a little bit more approachable. For most people. After all the, you know, licensed art sets. Like Iron Man and the Darth Vader and all that. 120. 1st of November. Huh, Amazon shows October 1st release. No, I don't think it's out. Anyway. 4 themes to create a singular patchwork piece. Very cool, but here's the real kicker. You can make it into the Spaceman! Oh yeah, everybody cheers and buys this. Hey, that's kinda cool. I can see that one being like a family set, like me buying this and putting together with the kids, and they make all the unicorns, and I make the Spaceman. You know. Oh, she's the Catwoman. She kind of looks like a Catwoman. I should have known that. Oh yeah, she has a gem and she steals stuff, so she's the Catwoman. Obviously, Mike. I forgot her real name. I'm sorry. OMG! This nerd doesn't know Batman. Of course I don't, because I'm a Marvel guy. Yeah, that's cool, right? Spaceman. I mean, would you buy this Spaceman picture for $120? Thanks, doggy. Love you too. Just a neighbor's dog. Very friendly though. Loves to bark in the morning. So here's the thing, like you either buy this and go with the Spaceman, but you have to skip everything else. So in that case, please, your dog, loud, thank you. I'm streaming here, trying to talk to people. Okay, great. So, like, if you look at this set as the only Spaceman pick, that's expensive. If you look at this as the patchwork set, that's kind of cool, right? But that's kind of like a perspective you have to have buying this. What's gonna actually be made, because I don't see you guys, I don't see myself taking out all those little tiles and making a new one every week because I want to change things. You buy it once, you build it, and you forget about it. So is that a good price for this? I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway. Cool concept, but I would like for them to get a little bit less expensive, in my opinion. You totally buy that, the Spaceman Mosaic. Do you think $120 price is okay for you? In that case, is that okay for you? Just like random question, you know. For me, it's like I'm on the edge. I don't know. It's hard to tell if that's. I would say it should be 99, maybe less. Maybe I'm just like too demanding. At 100, maybe it would be good. But think about it this way: it has 4,000 pieces because it's a mosaic. So take it as you will. Really cool article on Brickset about the cheaper Star Wars sets. That kind of like it's all of us, me and you, will kind of know what the deal is with that, right? LEGO basically took all the iconic designs from Star Wars and tried to make them more affordable, more approachable, easy to access, to buy for your kid or for yourself. That includes the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, all that. I just wanted to point that Brickset took that all and kind of made a guide article on what's up with the affordable scale and why these sets look different and why these sets are cheaper. Yeah, so far we have the Slave One, the Imperial Shuttle, the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter, so things probably to follow will be the A-Wing, but also the A-Wing had sets that were already affordable. Because it's such a small starfighter, we don't really need anything to do with the A-Wing. I think it's already pretty available in a affordable form. I would like to see the TIE Bomber for sure. Really cool. That would be really cool in a play scale. If you think about it, we never really got the TIE Bomber in an affordable play scale. I would like that. I would like that. What do you guys think? A TIE Bomber would be a nice set to have in this, you know, 50, 60 bucks price range. That would be nice. Especially that we don't really get much of a love for the TIE Bomber, especially after the fact that the TIE Bomber was the vote member of that when the gunship won the vote. We had the Nebulon B frigate and the TIE Bomber as the contenders. So the TIE Bomber was most likely highly considered by LEGO. And I think at this point we should be getting some TIE Bombers because it's still a very iconic ship. And of course it doesn't have a lot of screen time, but we already got sets, very good sets for ships or vehicles from Star Wars that had even less screen time than the TIE Bomber. And I think a lot of people recognize the TIE Bomber and it's still cool as heck as a TIE variant. So I would love to see a proper set of a TIE Bomber. Please, LEGO. It's about time. It's long overdue. Long overdue. They're so small anyway, yeah. I mean, a TIE Fighter is not much bigger than an A-Wing, honestly. X-Wings are bigger than TIE Fighters. Gotta go for lunch later, everyone. Have a great week. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna stay too long today for all this stuff. But there's not much really to talk about besides all the new sets. But yeah, there's a kind of like a list of all the things that came out in October. So kind of like a wish list, if you will, for most of us. So if I look at this quick list, I think my next purchases or plans for purchase will be probably the Fender Stratocaster. This guitar, I want this set. I think I used to play guitar a little bit, you know. I own a Stratocaster copy from Washburn, I believe, and I just love these guitars, this shape, classic shape. I think my favorite is the Stratocaster and the Gibson Les Paul style. Those are fun guitars. I kind of wanted the Mini Disney Castle. I really want the Santa Sleigh. It's a fun set. This one was sent to me by Beyond the Brick, so thank you so much for that. Check out the review on Beyond the Brick. It's really cool. And there's a stop motion build coming on. This one skip, full skip, giant Technic, honka chanka, yellow bulldozer. No thank you. Super Mario question mark, that's a skip for me. I don't feel I need this set. And probably the Tumbler at some point is a set I want, because I think it's the best one of the Batman's lineup so far in the new lineup. Yeah, so that's like kind of what's available right now in October. That would be my go-to list for sure. And I want the also the Winter Village set, the Santa's Visit House. I want that too. Yes. Okay, kind of cool piece of news. Some update on that at least. So I don't think we heard a lot about this from LEGO lately, but at least there is some form of an update. Apparently the paper bags will finally come in 2022. I think they were supposed to come out in 2021. That's at least what the community assumed it's gonna happen, but it didn't, or it will not happen in 2021 as of now. And LEGO just said that they have completed a successful trial of paper bags to replace the single plastic. As you know, I'm a big supporter of this. I hate the amount of plastic bags I have left over after every single set I built. It's just too much. It fills my trash bin. I feel terrible throwing it away because it's plastic. It can't even go to recycling. It's not recyclable. So it just fills your trash and makes the landfill worse because it's a lot of plastic. You can't recycle really. And yes, please. I would like to recycle my entire box after I build a set. I wanna just put the box, get the paper bags in, throw it in my blue bin, and be fine about it. It's paper. So yes, I'm looking forward to this change. Even though the bags will not be probably transparent, I'm fine with that. I don't, you know, we're gonna probably miss that rustling sound of the bricks and the plastic. It's cool, right? It's like the rustling sound. Everybody likes it. But what I don't like is what's left after I build a set. I don't like that. There's too much plastic. So this is a good change, and I'm happy that it's gonna probably come next year. So it's pretty cool. I just hope it won't, bump the price of the sets too much or affect the price at all. I hope. Maybe it's gonna make things cheaper. Who knows? Technically, with good technology, paper bags should be, on paper, get it? Cheaper to manufacture, I guess. But also, in many cases, sustainable packaging can be more expensive for large-scale companies as well. So, I don't know. I don't really know if it's gonna make sets more expensive. I do hope not. I think LEGO is trying every possible option, the best they can, to make that change implemented, but also not affect the pricing of their sets. I hope it's the case. I hope it's the case. But I'm looking forward to it. I think they also have update for the base plates. So apparently which is also a good change, the base plates will move to paper packaging. So we're gonna get rid of that foil covering the base plate. And this has a more specific timeline, March 2022, which is not that far from now. And they're gonna change the set numbers. And we're gonna have a change in the packaging for the base plates as well. So there's that. Very good. Looking forward to being able to recycle all my LEGO packaging in the future. I would really appreciate that. Little bit of numbers for LEGO. I think that's a cool thing to talk about as well. Just the interim results. It's not anything from like an annual report or anything like that. LEGO usually does that when they can wrap up the numbers for the first half of the year, and now they can totally tell us the numbers for the first half of 2021. And look at that! Holy smokes! Global sales 36%. We're comparing to the pandemic year, the 2020, the worst of the years, when most companies seen a dip in sales or just giant issues with stock and with manufacturing and deliveries and all that, and people were basically not buying a lot because of the pandemic. So 36% is a good growth, but keep in mind it's compared to a pretty low year. Even though LEGO have seen very good numbers last year, it was, for most cases, for the most of the market, it was a dip. So it's year over year, 36%, which is still significant, of course. 46% revenue growth. What? Like, with these numbers, I want to see the annual report after in January. That's gonna be crazy. No, this isn't like, are these numbers correct? 104% operating profit, net profit, 140% increase. What? I wonder, like, was that year, that 2020, like, really that low for them? That I don't remember the numbers from last year, but holy, that's significant, even for like a global company. I mean, we're comparing to the first half of the year, so it's not the whole year in the picture, but you can see. Oh yeah, so it's like 6%. Okay, I see that. So you can see like the 2020 was this dip of a year. So it's actually pretty good. Look at the revenue. 2019, 14.8 billion. Then 50.7 in 2020. That's the first half. And now 23. Yo. So like the jump here is really something. You guys are killing it just buying all that Lego. I mean, I'm happy for this, you know. I wanna make sure that I wanna be, you know, satisfied with how Lego is growing, because it's our brand. We love that stuff. And the more they do, the more they sell, the more sets we get. Basically, that's how it works. The more stuff we get, they can hire more people, they can introduce more themes, they can make our wallets cry even more. I think it's a good thing to have too much Lego to choose from. Maybe you can feel some fatigue from that, but in the overall picture, I think it's a good thing. Congratulations, I guess. It's really solid numbers for the first year. This is insane. I mean, this is really insane. From 3.9 billion to 8, just in the first half. And we're not even in the Christmas season yet. We're not even on Black Friday yet. We're not even on the Christmas craziness yet. That's just the first half of the year. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Very cool. Even the comments, insane. Yeah, more sets each year. What? No, very good numbers. Holy smokes! When do they really post the annual report, Lego? Because the financial year ends in what? In May or April? Am I right? I don't know. Attack of the Crones. Yeah. Because remember, companies operate off the financial year, the fiscal year, not the calendar year usually. So the quarters usually the third quarter for most companies end right now on September 30th, and then October, November, December. Oh, so it's actually it is a calendar year. I don't know. I'm not good at the business stuff of this, but I think usually companies report annual stuff in like February or March. Am I correct? I don't know. Because I think it's like one quarter shift per fiscal year. So the fourth, right? I don't know. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna get into this stuff, but I think it's something to look forward to once we get to the annual report. I'm gonna move this to the end, actually. Seinfeld, I just want to mention, I don't want to play this video, but Seinfeld had a promo, because Seinfeld is now on Netflix, and they had a really cool promo when the show moved to Netflix from Hulu, and Jerry Seinfeld was in his Lego set. It's a really cool ad. Play it, go find it. I don't want to play it for copyright reasons, but it's really cool. And he was on Jimmy Fallon's too. He was like Jerry Seinfeld and Jimmy Fallon did a segment, and he mentioned his Lego set, and they kind of jumped into this giant Lego suits on Jimmy Fallon, and were having fun promoting the set. So that's kind of cool. That was, I think, last week. Yeah, and there was like a little promo kind of teased in that Netflix ad. I think that's like the dentist office. I don't know the show. I'm probably about to watch it on Netflix because it's now on Netflix. But there's this Lego showing this like tiny little addition that might be like a gift to purchase or something. And yeah. So really cool promo. Go watch it. Very cool. Like Lego going mainstream, being everywhere. Also on Disney Plus, Terrifying Tales are out. I'm about to watch it this weekend. Hopefully maybe today with my kids. I didn't watch it yet. Did you guys see it yet? I heard it's good. So I like the first one from last year. So I'm gonna watch this one. It's out now. Halloween is around the corner, you ghouls, you. Yes. And we have... That's the shopping guide, so we kind of know that. But we have the Lego store calendar for October. Also kind of like an update on this. Lots of things. Santa's visit is available as well. There's a flower cart for a purchase of $40 with friends, I believe. Whole month until the 31st. Then this is a big one. Harry Potter Hogwarts Gryffindor dorms. Very cool little gift to purchase. I can see that one being popular. You gotta buy Harry Potter of 100. And it's running from the 25th of October to November 7th. So pretty short and late in the month. What else is there? There's an ocean diver, $40 purchase until the 24th. So you can combine the friends one and the diver in one purchase through the most of the month. There's a keychain, the blue keychain for VIP. And people said there would be a VIP double points in October, but it's still not confirmed. I think it's a rumor at this point. And one more thing, free rebuildable flying car. What? With a $120 purchase? So I guess you can combine these three in a single purchase. This one has to be Harry Potter, but okay. If you buy friends and something, you get whatever. Very cool. And there's one more. Hermione's... What? So many offers, actually. It's like so much better than last month. So this one combines with... Oh, interesting. So this one combines with this, but it's only in store. So when you go in store and you buy... Are you trying to get people in the stores or something? When you go in the store and buy Harry Potter, for 100 to get this and this. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The flying car is a VIP only offer, but who is not a VIP at this point? If you're buying from LEGO directly, what's the point of not being a VIP? You gotta be a VIP member. It's like, it's that you have to have it. If you're buying anything from LEGO, it's like, it's a no-brainer. You gotta have it. And just a little promo for the sets. I want this one so bad. I think it's pretty nice. Alrighty. So pretty strong month. I think it's like a before Halloween and sort of you know, getting into the Christmas season. A very strong month for promos. You can get a lot of things in your purchase. Very cool. Alright, yeah, going to this. I think that's the only set that kind of got into 10,000 votes this year. That's Chris Orchard. Can I look it up? Usually he posts a link here, but I'm gonna go this. There you go. Perfect. Isn't that like the second version of this? Somebody else did it already. It's very cool. I think did we already? No, we didn't see it yet, right? There's a second version of this. I think somebody else made a similar one. So might be I think. Congrats. Can I log in to see the video? I think I can log in here. Log in. My super secret password. There we go. Am I logged in? Perfect. We can totally play it. We can... Well! Okay. We can totally play it. Play the operation here. No sound. Wasn't that the one we already seen before? I think that's the one, isn't it? I think did we talk about it on the Bricks and Coffee already? Day of the Dead Brickhead is pretty cool. Yeah. I think we already seen this. I remember this video being very good. I think I did talk about this set before it got 10,000. Am I correct? I'm not sure, you guys. Look at that presentation. Holy. I think we already seen it. I think we just got it. I got it to this before it was in the Cool Kids Club. It's a really cool thing. I would buy it. I would buy it from LEGO Ideas. It's a solid contender for this for the review stage. Very cool, very cool. Congrats, Chris Orchard. I think it's fantastic. Very cool concept. If there's another one, I think that's the same one I'm thinking about. Pancakes. Speaking of which, I think no, wait, I had pancakes yesterday for breakfast. It's don't judge me. It's a you know, it's a weekend breakfast. Pancakes, very weekend. Plus, my older daughter had a birthday on Friday, right? Yes, on Friday. So we did a little sweetness celebration for the morning. Why not? Because you have birthday once only every year, right? Guys, I will be heading out. That was fun to get back into the Bricks and Coffee, drink some coffee with you, have some chats, look at the Titanic together. That thing, oh my. Now, where do I get 630 bucks from? And tax. With tax, it's gonna be like almost like 680 or something. I don't know. Insane, insane. The Titanic, I think, wins the week for now. Very cool set. Mike Psiaki just, once again, I think he outdone himself. Very good looking. Giant hunka chunk of a ship. The biggest hunka chunk of the seas. It's like the Millennium Falcon, but for seas. Yes, it's great. It's great. The price tag, not so much, but the ship is fantastic. Space limitations, though, even I bet you, even if people can afford it, you gotta have a lot of planning to do on just placing it in your anywhere in your display. It's just so big. Or you can treat it as a museum piece and place it on your island in the kitchen and pretend it's not there. Just a piece of decor in your fancy house, right? Which, let's be honest, a lot of people who really don't maybe have a dedicated LEGO shelf will happily buy this if they can afford it, to place it somewhere center in their house and look at it every day. I would do so. And my wife would kill me, but we have an island kitchen, you know. I can spare some space for it to be there, but I don't think I'm gonna be it's not gonna be a very popular decision in this household. I have this, like, you know, kind of a unspoken agreement with my wife that LEGO doesn't usually pour out of this studio. It stays here. It's contained to this room, with a very few exceptions. I mean, my kids have a loft area with their bricks and some sets I gave to them. The treehouse, some of the creators says they have a shelf of this, and there's a bonsai tree. The LEGO bonsai tree is in the living room next to other plants, which looks fantastic, and my wife loves it. But other than that, I don't think I'm allowed to move too much LEGO around this house, and it has to stay. What?
Joel Rolston. Super chatted $5. I thought you'd want to know there's a LEGO Titanic display at the museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Might be the same size.
That was sick. You just tested the new notification I created. Yeah. Thank you for the $5 at the end of the show. Appreciate it. Yeah, I forgot I created these. That was too loud, wasn't it? Okay. Take notes, Mike. Lower the volume of the super chat notification. Okay, noted. That scared me as well. I jumped. Thank you for the $5, Joel. I appreciate it. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Might be the same size. I wonder if, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if the museums will buy this set for that purpose, just for a sheer really cool displayability of this set. I think if you have something like a display factor in LEGO, Titanic wins in a lot of ways. I think that might be, to this point and in this day and age, one of the most displayable LEGO sets ever made. Don't you guys think? It's mock level. It's fantastic looking. I think a lot of like institutions will buy it just for that sheer displayability. Usually you would commission a build like this. You would find a mock builder and you would commission a design like this, right? People do that. They commission like a landmark build or a model build of something that's not officially made by LEGO, and now you can buy this and it basically looks like a fantastic commissioned build to me, honestly. So thank you, Joel, for testing the new super chat notification. Now that I know that it blows my ears off, and I apologize, and I have to lower the volume a little bit on this one. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. The Stratocaster riff, yes. Yeah. All right. So with that positive note and a riff on the guitar, I shall conclude this stream. I appreciate you guys' time. I thank you so much for the discussion and everything, and let's all wish ourselves a Titanic in our lives. Maybe not. Let's not crash into the iceberg too soon. Okay, let's cut that part, and let's just hope we can all get one and find place for it. Is that cool? Yes. Quite possible, Mike. Awesome. It was originally a mock by a kid and his grandfather. I don't remember the full story. Gotcha. Well, if I'm ever in Tennessee, in Pigeon Forge, I shall visit and check it out. I should travel more. I want to see more states. I'm basically, most I know about the United States is California, because I live here. All right. Good day, Mike, and everyone in the chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you around. Thanks for joining Bricks and Coffee 38. I appreciate you guys. Hang in there, enjoy your weekend. I should get some outdoors time. Probably take the Tesla for a spin or something. Any errands to do today? I could drive. Okay, I could drive. I love driving this thing. All right, take care, you all. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the support, Joel. I appreciate it very much. So that was really cool. And Greg Dillon for a small $2 chat as well in the beginning. Members recommitting. Appreciate it. The OG members. Jumped out of my seat. I do apologize. I didn't know it was so loud. I set it up like weeks ago, but didn't stream a lot, so I didn't check again. And I said good day. Okay. Good day. I should adjust my levels of volume for my notification, because it scared the brick out of me as well. Okay. I'm in my headphones, so it was. Oh my god! You can't miss that one. At least it's hard to miss donation. You're welcome. You're welcome too. Thanks for joining, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you around. Okay. Love you all. Enjoy everything. Peace out. Bye.